Gonna take it. Oh, we are gonna take it. Oh, we're not gonna take it anymore.
Where's the little hole there? Ah, yo yo yo. Do you recognize me? Do you recognize me even though I have this nice tan? Admit it guys, I have a nice tan. Well, I just look like I'm really dirty. Yo guys, so I'm back from the RockFest. I was talking to you on stream about that really often. I've been annoying. So I promised you a vlog about it. Sadly, since I had only my cell phone, my battery ran out. So I wasn't able to record all of it, but I went there with Tanya and one of her really good friend co-worker who was nice enough to record some stuff for me, so I'm gonna be able to use his footage in mine, so you guys are gonna be able to see a bit. And yeah guys, by the way, you're in my room. Ooh, I need to clean up some stuff, and I have a lot of things to do today actually, but I really wanted to do this vlog. So okay, what happened is that Tanya and we went on a festival, the RockFest we call it. So it's 3 days or like around that festival with a lot of rock group, music group that come from all around. We decided to go because most of our favorite groups were gonna be there, including some 41. So last week, Thursday night, we left for our adventure. Tanya came to pick me up and we did some kind of grocery shopping. Grocery? Gross! You guys are using a strange word. So we bought some stuff to wash yourself because it was a camping over there. So we bought some food. We bought some everything for a lifesaver, you know. Then we got there. We arrived at like 11 o'clock at night. So we had to put up the, how do you call that? As we call it, the tent. Is that the same for you? So we had to put that up. It was pretty shitty, but at the end it was worth it. We had a pretty cool night. We forgot the light in to have in the tent, so it was pretty dark, but we're using our phones, so it was funny. Oh my god, Tanya, so many things have been said in that tent, guys. So many things. This girl is hilarious. Yes, so in the morning, what happens is that we left the camp and we went. The festival is like all day long. We have bands early morning and it finishes at like 2 a.m. or something. So the Friday morning we went and it was like groups that we didn't really know. So it was really interesting. Like it's always this time that you used to discover other groups that are very good. There were like francophones rock groups. Then at noon we ate the traditional poutine. That was this group that I didn't know about, but they kind of were crazy. They were disguised like in clowns and like wore a mask. They were throwing like Pepsi at people. It was pretty fucked up, to be honest. Like, but it was really funny. It was a great show to watch. Then we were watching like different shows until the groups we wanted to see would arrive. So it started with the Used. Oh my god! Last time I saw them, I wasn't really that crazy about them because I thought they were interesting. But I was like 17 at this time, so I don't know. And when I saw them Friday, I fell in love with them. I think they were really good. Like the voice was the same, the music was great. They were telling us like to love each other and everything, and I was like, what? I thought it was amazing. There was like more than 50 groups, guys. I don't even remember how many there were, so I'm just gonna tell you my highlights, the one that I preferred. The ones that I were looking forward to see. So after that we hang out and we saw Sum 41. There was so many people waiting to see them. I was so hyped to see them that when I arrived in front and I would see them live, I wouldn't believe it, so I was just standing there and I was just looking and I'm like, oh my god, he looks the same. I don't know if you guys ever went in rock shows or anything. A lot of people who don't know about it, they complain about people being violent or like throwing themselves everywhere. Thing is that it's amazing to do this. Yes, it could be dangerous, but thing is that you're in a normal crowd and then some people next to you could just start doing a mosh pit. A mosh pit is where people just start pushing each other and like getting crazy. You just waste your energy, to be honest. So you just push, throw yourself everywhere, you just have fun, everyone is equal, so like if someone falls on the floor, well, everyone is gonna like go down and grab them. It's really a good community and like a lot of people were dressed like punkish and like the moral between this style that me when I was younger, this is what it was, is that we respect each other in differences. So there's rarely bad things happening in a rock show, to be honest. If something happens that is bad, it's most of the time because the person is too drunk, someone being too aggressive, but there's always someone to back you up. For example, me, at some point I was separated from my friends and there was that weirdo that would just like stop me from walking because he wanted me there. But then two random guys just like grabbed me and like pushed me away, like okay, keep going, like they just took me away from this guy. And they were pretty nice. I don't know if you noticed, guys, that the lightning got really dark. I choose because as usual it's getting very, I think we're gonna have a thunderstorm. I know it's gonna be a thunderstorm because first yes, it's pretty humid and we don't hear the birds anymore, but also because suddenly I have a dog in my bed. What I forgot to tell you guys is that while Sum 41 was playing, people were doing buddy surfing. So what happens is that usually what happens is that you go on the front and people just lift you up and bring you to the back, right? And you're just like over everyone, whoa, and people are bringing you back. What happens though is that people now, for some reason, they start at the behind everyone. So they're just throwing people at the front, but people cannot catch them because they don't see them. So while Sum 41 was playing, Tanya kept receiving people on her. It was, oh my god, so hurtful for her, but it was so funny. It's like people were receiving buddies and were like, oh, there's Tanya! And they would just throw people on Tanya. It was so hilarious. After Sum 41, you know how it's done is that it's a huge land with and you see all the groups playing, one over there, one all the way over there. So right after Sum 41, another group started somewhere else, and meanwhile the other group that is gonna play after Sum 41 on the same place, they're gonna get ready, right? So instead of going after Sum 41 to another group, we stayed there to be really on the front because it was gonna be Billy Talent. Employees there were just watering us all the way. It felt so good, but at some point it was getting cold, so we were hiding behind other people while they were getting splashed. After that, it's funny because people are just throwing things everywhere. So they're throwing water, they're throwing caps, they're throwing shoes, and whenever a show finishes and you find, for example, a shoe on the floor, well, people just grab it, put it in the air like you are right now, and they just wait for someone to spot their shoe. Then we're just waiting, and Billy Talent appeared on the show.